The idea that Iran, given everything we know about their history, would just continue to get more and more nervous about more sanctions and military threats, and ultimately just say, okay, we give in. I think does not reflect an honest understanding of the Iranian people or the Iranian regime. And I say that, by the way, I'm not just talking about the hardliners inside of Iran. I think even the so-called moderates or reformers inside of Iran would not be able to simply say, we will cave and do exactly what the U.S. and the Israelis say. They are going to have to have a path in which they feel that there is a dignified resolution to this issue. One can envision an ideal world in which Iran said, we'll destroy every element and facility and you name it, it's all gone. But precisely because we don't trust the nature of the Iranian regime, I think that we have to be more realistic and ask ourselves, what puts us in a strong position to assure ourselves that Iran's not having a nuclear weapon and that we are protected?
We know that diplomacy without strength is blind to the world's perils, but we also believe that strength without diplomacy is blind to the world's promise. If diplomacy, backed by the credible threat of military force, can erase the menace of chemical weapons in Syria, if it can prevent the menace of nuclear weapons in Iran, if diplomacy can solve the existential demographic threat to Israel's future as both a Jewish and a democratic state, if we can fully address these threats near and far without going to war, Israel, the region, and the world will be more secure, and so will the United States. My friends, as everyone here knows, the world is mourning the loss of a great leader right now, Nelson Mandela. Mandela was a stranger to hate. He rejected recrimination in favor of reconciliation, and he knew the future demands that we move beyond the past. Just think of the lessons that he taught the world, which have special significance at this moment in history. He said, it always seems impossible until it is done. Now, all of us who seek peace and the skeptics who think it can't be achieved should bear in mind those words.